And that the industry has been subsidized. So the reason we have plastic is because government subsidies favor plastic over other things that are more biodegradable and less toxic. So we selected to favor the petroleum industry in making plastic, and it's very convenient. You get these things that have screw caps on them. They're nice colors, you can drop them. They do all sorts of wonderful things. But they are not all being reutilized in a way that is healthy. So not enough of the plastic is being recycled. And again, you need to look at some of the incentives that in this country versus other country, we don't incentivize plastic recycling enough. So much of it does not end up back in the production, even cascading. A lot of clothing is made out of recycled plastic. There's tons of things we could do at it. It doesn't even have to be burned. It could be made into something else. But unless you live in one of the 17 states that has a bottle bill, there's not as much economic incentive for returning that soda bottle. So a lot of it ends up in trash, and some of it ends up in the waterways, and then it moves to the ocean. And your question is a very good one. I was surprised to find out that we generate worldwide 19 billion pounds of plastic a year that makes its way into the ocean. This is not what goes into recycling or landfill. This gets into the ocean. May sound like a big number. It's about 2.6 pounds per person of plastic for each of us here. Ends up in the ocean. Is that where you wanted it to go? Probably not. So there are a lot of things you can do. First of all, you can avoid plastic. You can certainly recycle plastic, and there's very simple ways of doing that. And I'm sure later on we'll get into some of the more positive spins that we can put on the environmental crisis, so it doesn't just depress us all the time. And there's a lot of gamemanship in it, and there are a lot of organizations that actually reward people for bringing in returnables and recyclables and trying to go back to a low impact future and making it actually a way of living that is more encouraging and stress free and has a reward system based on it. Correct. I'd like to talk more about that eventually. Yeah.